I don't know. I mean, I just try to always play the game and read the game the right way throughout the course of the 48 minutes. But I just had a mindset of just trying to close this trip off the right way. We had two tough losses, on this road trip. But the last two games we played extremely well, and just wanted to close it off the right way.
Where does the reverse from Dennis rank in your difficulty?
I have no idea, but it's always good to get out on a break, and Diaz set it up. The pass always makes for great highlights, and I was able to bring it home in fashion. But it started with Troy actually getting back and getting a tip from behind, and then we got out on the break.
Ron, is there any parallel here between the offensive streak and rhythm that we've been on the last game or so with last year? When you told us about kind of this shift for the group that you found after Anthony got hurt?
I don't know. I mean, last year's last year. Obviously, I found a good groove last year, but this year is this year as well. So I just feel really good, and every facet of my game. Obviously, I haven't shot the three ball well, but I still feel good when I'm taking them. My in between, my mid range game is feel it. As best as been throughout this season, obviously, and I've always been pretty efficient at the rim. So, it's always a blessing for me just to be able to be out there, with the guys and try to make plays happen in order for us to win ball games. And tonight was another moment for that.
Associated Press. It's just won a basketball game. I'm not sure if you saw what's happened if you saw in the locker room what's happened in the NFL game. They've suspended the game while waiting the player's condition. I was wondering if you can comment on your thoughts on what happened and the right call, obviously.
Well, obviously, I don't know, what happened. I seen the play, but I don't know exactly what happened. My thoughts and super prayers goes up to the skies above for that kid's family, for him, for that brotherhood of the NFL and everybody a part of the NFL family. It's definitely the right call by either whoever made that call, Roger Goodell, or whoever had an opportunity, the authority to make that call to suspend that. The safety of players in all sports is always the most important. So, it was a terrible thing to see, and I wish. Nothing but the best for that kid, for the city of Buffalo, for the franchise of the Bills, and like I said, for the rest of the NFL too as well, and also the Bengals that was there, playing in that game. So I'm a huge fan of the NFL. I'm a huge fan of football, and you never want to see anything like that happen, even in the type of competition that they're playing in.
I was just curious. We were talking about the locker room. Donovan Mitchell scored 71 points. Just to see that number, I think only 7 guys in league history hit 70 or above, and also considering your ties to the Cavs and him setting a new franchise mark. What goes through your mind when you see that box score, or you can check out the clips of the game?
Well, I haven't seen the clips of the game yet, but obviously a guy had to be on fire. That's tough. I mean, we play in a game where, a lot of guys always talk about getting buckets, and who's some of the best guys that can, put the ball in the hole. And obviously tonight Donovan showed that he's one of the best in our league to be able to, put up. I mean, anytime you put up 70 or 60, 50s, 40s, you're extremely, extremely gifted at what you do. So that's definitely something he will never forget. His family will never forget. That's pretty cool.
LeBron, I think Austin heard a lot of people's trust with his service and his consistency over the year and a half or so he's been here. He went through kind of a little bit of a mini slump. I'm curious, did you feel like anything needed to be said to him after a 1-for-13 game? That I think that's not really. I don't think you've seen that from him. And then I guess what did you think of the way he responded to those?
At the end of the day, you never get too high, you never get too low, especially when you put the work in. And then you always have another opportunity a couple of days later, maybe a day later, or, maybe a week later to be able to change, the narrative of maybe just yourself. Obviously, he could have played a lot better and just had a couple of games where he didn't play to his ability, to his own personal goals. And, tonight was the complete opposite, and we needed everything from him. He's such a big part of our team, and he was great once again.
I was talking to Austin about him trying to learn, and he talked a little bit about this, but the rigors of the NBA season. We didn't play as many games last year. Here he is now trying to feel his legs, and maybe you're a tough person to ask that to, just coming into the league and be playing a ton of games. Now here you are, but how do you put that into perspective for guys when, I don't know what I'm saying, I mean, you're physically gifted / strong, put in all the work. How do you contextualize for guys maybe that aren't at the same exact ability level or physical level?
I mean, if you put it on a perspective about AR start of his career, when he was drafted, I don't think he was drafted to be in the position that he was thrown into last year.
Right.
I think, yeah, I mean, he was undrafted. He's an undrafted guy. I mean, so, he had to earn his stripes, and, he didn't think that he was going to be thrown into the rotation when he was thrown into the rotation, and not only thrown into the rotation, then became a huge part of our rotation, and then became someone that we trusted to the point where he hit a game winner in Dallas, and now he's a staple of everything that we do, so, the games is just are piling up, and it's the best way to handle that is just try to get as much sleep as you can and recover and getting, treating your body and understanding how much of a tempo it is, and it's a lot. I mean, it's a lot for anybody, especially coming out of college, so he's handled it like a true professional, and he's only going to continue to get better and better, not only physically but also more importantly mentally.
Last question.
How would you compare and contrast the art or the degree of difficulty of going back-to-back 40-point games, 38 versus, say, 18 or 22 or 23?
Well, the difference between 38 and 18 and 20, at 18 and 20, you're just doing it off just straight up, just energy and just straight, just skill. You're just like, I'm gonna just go out here and just play free and just jump all over the place. I know I'm more athletic than everybody. I know I'm faster than everybody, and I'm just, whatever happens, just let's go out and just play free. Well, at 38, for me, it's the mental. It's the mental side. It's the, how much rest I can get from day to day and get my optimal sleep and making sure I get the right food in me and treating my body and get my body right and things of that nature. So it's, I don't think at 18 you had to worry about getting 8 or 9 hours of sleep at night. You have to worry about making sure that you was, doing everything that you need to do to be ready. You can really just, go out and not stretch and just be at the highest level. Not saying I never did that because I was always been on top of my body, but it's just always about giving back to the game and treating the game the right way, because the game gods will always pay you back if you just always give and commit to the game the right way. And I'm still trying to do this at this point in my career.